Turn up, turn up.
Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. We got some. We got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. Rate of pride, we got some. And victory will be the outcome.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother! America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's to Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness. I am the former University of Arkansas strength conditioning coach, former Ultimate Fighter contestant, UFC fighter, and Bellator competitor. I offer at Hilltop Fitness many different programs, from kids programs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kids boxing, and kids strength conditioning and athletic training, as well as adult kickboxing classes and adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime, and if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nettleton High School, where Raider pride is justified. It's cold outside, cold January night, but that's the way we like it. Should be some awfully hot action inside the gym, however, as we've got a couple of top-ranked teams in 5A playing tonight as the Westside Blue Devils take on our Raiders and Lady Raiders. Our Nettleton Lady Raiders are ranked number 1 in 5A according to Sean Saunders from the Jonesboro Sun. And the West Memphis guys are ranked number 1, and you'll see them after this first game. So the Consolidated Insurance pregame show brought to you by our great friends at Consolidated Insurance. We will take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the tip-off, and then it's time for the Lady Raiders versus the Lady Blue Devils of West Memphis. Should be a dandy. Don't you go anywhere. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on NTV.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America, and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
And we welcome you to Raider Gym, where we're just minutes away from getting underway here. Tip-off is about to happen. Nettleton versus West Memphis. My name is Craig Miller. I'll be bringing the action to you. Joined alongside ringside by my tag team partner, Chandler Holt. Chandler, should be a dandy tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to be here. It's going to be a heck of a game tonight.
Heck of a game, heck of a crowd, and we're ready to rumble, folks.
Ready to get it?
Yes, the starters tonight for West Memphis, number 1, Araya Hasley. Number 2, Janiyah Tucker. Number 5, Cortasia Hollins. Number 11,
Craig Miller can come to the gym.
Tiara Bradley. For the Lady Raiders, the starters are number 3, Briley Pena. Number 10, Double D Daily Dacus. Number 23, Ilana Eaton. Number 24, Wakiria Daniels. And number 32, Travia Woodruff. Ilana Eaton is going to be tipping, and she will be jumping against Tiara Bradley.
Good start up here tonight.
It's time to dance. Bradley got the tip, but Wakiria Daniels controls it, and Wakiria Daniels with the layup. 2 points, Lady Raiders, and that's how we get this thing started.
Yes, sir. Good starting layup on the Raiders. Looking good already.
Absolutely. The old traditional three-point play coming up. It is no good, and Raiders up 2. Here come the Lady Blue Devils. Now, this should be a barn burner, Chandlers. West Memphis coming in 13-3 on the year.
Oh, yes, sir. 2 hard teams coming at it on the court tonight.
And no doubt they're undefeated in conference, as are we. We are 15-2, 2-0 in conference.
Yes, sir. It's kind of any man's game right now.
2-point basket, no good. Briley Pena with the rebound, and here come the hard-charging Lady Raiders. Briley Pena kicks it to the wing. Ilana Eaton. Ilana drives, shoots, misses. Double D Daly Dacus with the rebound, and the stick back, she is fouled. So Daly will be going to the line, shooting 2. Now, Chandler, I noticed Ilana Eaton walking around school today with a boot on.
Yes, sir. I did notice that. I hope she ends up being okay tonight. It was pretty rough on her last game.
She's starting, and obviously her left ankle a little bit gimpy, but she is out there, and we're glad to see that. It's one of those things you don't want to see. You don't want to see any of these young people injured.
Yeah, it's tough on them.
And glad Ilana is in the starting lineup. I believe we're going to need her tonight. This West Memphis team
yes, sir. It's going to be tough.
Good. West Memphis working the ball around the three-point arc.
Pass after pass.
Janiyah Tucker inside. Kick it. Move it back out. They try to get it to the post player. Good pass underneath, and that's a 2-point basket, West Memphis.
West Memphis strikes again.
Anaya Dean with the basket. I tell you, I had a tough time reading Greene County Tech's jerseys last week, and I think these West Memphis jerseys may be just as bad. It's black letters on black jersey.
Yeah, those dark colors don't really seem to be helping.
A little bit of outline. Well, you may help me, Chandler. If somebody who scores a basket, just call their number out for me real quick. And
Yes, sir. I got you.
Turnover, Lady Raiders. Here comes the blue. West
denied.
Memphis. Good hustle there by Wakiria. And
yes, sir.
You can tell, Wakiria is a competitor. You can bet she did not like committing a turnover one bit. She hustled down there.
Yes, sir. She is a sprinter. She can get there.
She kept West Memphis from scoring, but West Memphis does have the ball. 3-point attempt, no good. Getting her own rebound is Hasley. Good hustle there by the Lady Blue Devils. She kicks it over to Tucker. Tucker drives, and I believe Wakiria is going to be whistled for the infraction.
I believe that is a foul. Wow.
That is Wakiria's first personal, the first team foul of the night. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. Raiders up by 1. Well, correction, that was actually Travia Woodruff who they called that foul on.
Alrighty. Did not see that coming.
15-footer by the Blue Devils, no good. Lady Raiders control the rebound. Pass to Briley Pena. Pena drives, misses the layup. Couldn't quite find the right timing on that as she was coming in from the left side. Difficult play, and West Memphis with the rebound. Lady Raiders with a 1-point lead. West Memphis with the ball. Tucker shoots. Tucker scores.
A clean layup from West Memphis.
These girls can play here, Chandler. Travia Woodruff drives, but Bradley denies her. Good shot right there of Travia Woodruff. She's going to be going. That was actually a very good shot of the referee's posterior. Sorry about that, folks. We didn't know he was going to stand in front of our camera.
Tends to happen from time to time.
Woodruff misses the first of the 2 free throws. There's a good shot of Travia right there. The referee gets out of the way on that one.
Good, clean shot from Travia.
And we are all tied up at 4. West Memphis Lady Blue Devils, 13-3 on the season, 2-0 in conference. Tall challenge for our Lady Raiders here tonight.
They are going to pack a punch.
3-point attempt is no good. Loose ball still being battled for, and I believe that's out on West. Well, actually, it's out on one of our girls. So I would have called it out on West Memphis. But
yeah, I would have had West Memphis on that one.
I'm rooting for Nettleton though, so I would not be a good referee. Hollins kicks it back out to Hasley. Hasley, one of the captains of this West Memphis team. Tucker over to Clark. Hollins. Ball knocked out of bounds. West Memphis with possession. 4 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Say a shout out to our great student crew bringing you this action. Athena Ludwig directing, making her directorial debut. Good hustle by Double D, Daily Dacus, and here come the Lady Raiders. I'll tell you about the rest of our NTV crew throughout the night, undoubtedly. Bradley Pena from 3.
Oh, it's a clean 3. Good shot from our Lady Raiders.
No doubt about it. Bradley Pena, definitely a bright spot on this team this year, and she gives Nettleton a 7-4 lead. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bradley drives and Bradley scores. That's here. Bradley's a very good post player there underneath for West Memphis. She's going to be tough for us to stop.
Brick wall standing between us and the win here.
Ilana Eaton from 3, off the front of the rim and no good. West Memphis on the attack.
Good hustle back on the other side of the court.
Layup no good, yes sir. And Bradley Pena passes it to Trey Woodruff. Trey, nice pass over to Ilana Eaton. Ilana Eaton stops, pops, misses. Bradley with the rebound. Double D, heck of an effort there, but unable to get the ball loose from Tierra Bradley. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Lady Raiders with a 1-point lead over this extremely tough West Memphis Lady Blue Devil team.
Looks like the Blue Devils are trying to pick their targets here.
Slowing it down here for sure. Now they're driving. No good. It was Hasley. Ilana Eaton with the rebound. Ilana trying to go coast to coast, unable to convert. West Memphis on the attack again. Wild and woolly action here at Raider Gym as West Memphis and Nettleton tying up on a night where we are raising money for official referee Brian Clark. It's 5A East Together Strong night. We'll give you more information about Brian Clark and his courageous battle against cancer. Everybody in the 5A East pulling together for that man tonight.
Yes, sir. Really hope he pulls through that.
Anaya Dean with a 2-point basket, and it gives West Memphis their first lead of the ball game, 8-7. 3-point basket from Trey Woodruff. Count that thing.
Slicing through that basketball net over here.
4 points on the game for Travia. It gives Nettleton a 10-8 lead.
I see no big difference on this scoreboard here. It's kind of just going back and forth tonight.
It's liable to be that way the whole night, Chandler. It's going to be a back and forth affair, I'm afraid. Two evenly matched and very good teams. Well, that's a long-range 3. No good. Ilana Eaton with a rebound. Ilana, nice pass. Whoa, good defense there by Hollins. Knocks away a otherwise fine pass from Eaton. They're letting them play underneath the basket. No good, but going to the line will be Janiyah Tucker shooting 2. The foul is charged against Travia Woodruff. That is Travia's second personal foul, second team foul for the Raiders. Janiyah Tucker at the line. She sinks both of these, and we'll have ourselves a tie ball game. She hits the first.
Good clean first shot over here. Let's see if she makes that second one.
Maybe we can throw a whammy on her.
Yeah.
Layla Eliade checking into the game for the Lady Raiders.
There we go. That's the second.
Sinks the second, and we got ourselves a tie ball game. All tied up at 10, less than a minute to play. The clock is at 50 seconds as Briley Pena brings it across the half-court stripe. I tell you better watch those passes. These West Memphis defense, they are cat quick.
They do got some defense. I will give them that.
Layla Eliade from 3.
Right off the backboard.
Tried to bank it in, wouldn't go. 30 seconds on the clock. West Memphis. Hasley drives, throws it up, almost goes in, and I believe that's going to be a foul whistled against Wakiria. Actually, it's Layla Eliade. That is her first personal, team foul number 3.
Did not see that coming.
And it was on the ground, so there'll be no free throws. 29 seconds. They get it into Bradley, and Tierra Bradley puts the ball in the basket. Makes it a 12-10 game. West Memphis the 2-point lead. Nettleton with 20 seconds and the ball. Let's see if Coach Smith slows it down for the last second shot. Wakiria Daniel throws it to the top of the key. Over on the left side, Briley Pena from 3. It's good.
Nice 3 from our Lady Raiders. I do see some good offense over on our side.
No doubt, no doubt. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last second shot, no good. Ilana with the rebound, and she just flips it to the official. And so that is the end of the first quarter. Your score, Nettleton 13, West Memphis 12.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take a break, and we'll have the second quarter when we come back. You are watching Lady Raider basketball on NT.
Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where Nettleton leads the Lady Raiders lead the Lady Blue Devils of Memphis by the count of 13-12. Leading scorer for the Raiders in the first quarter was Briley Pena, the sophomore sensation. She canned a couple of long-range three-pointers.
Yes, sir. Beautiful three-pointers.
Got a great shot. Briley was also named homecoming court today. She was named a sophomore maid. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Nettleton 3 of 5 from the three-point stripe in the first quarter. All right, sorry about that. I had to step away for just a second and help some of our friends from West Memphis.
Layla Eliade back with the ball. A good long pass. It's looking good over here for our Lady Raiders.
Yeah, you take over there, Chandler.
I got you, Mr. Millett.
Oh,
West Memphis with a good layup.
Well, actually, I think Bradley Pena picks up the charge. the offensive foul charge against Shania Tucker. That is her second personal.
Layla back with the ball. Good long pass over to Alana. Driving inside. Brings it inside. Oh, and she's knocked down to the floor. West Memphis back with the ball. When it's loose. All right, layup over from West Memphis right off the rim.
Yeah, Hasley missed that one. You don't see that very often. Oh, Bradley
Some good
rejected.
defense. Good defense over from West Memphis. It's a clear court. And it's right over the rim.
Oh, boy, that ball was out on Bradley Pena, but, man, she was hammered down there.
Heck of a fall over there.
That was Rihanna Bedford with the foul.
Looks like Lada's back with the ball and a good pass over to Daly Dacus.
Alana Eaton from three.
Good clean three. Loving the action over here tonight.
And West Memphis decides to take a timeout. And I believe it's a 30-second timeout. So I'll tell you what, we will keep it right here and tell you about what we got tonight. Tonight is 5A East basketball together strong. Tonight, the 5A East coaches, players, officials, and fans are coming together as one to help a local official battle his fight with cancer. Brian Clark has officiated and been involved in sports in Northeast Arkansas for 25-plus years. He's battling stage 4 colon cancer at this time. If you would like to donate, you can stop by any Focus Bank location and donate to this great man's cause. Let's remember the Brian Clark family as we all come together and honor Brian in tonight's 5A action. 5A East action, and we are back in action. The Lady Blue Devils with the ball.
Yes, sir. Back in action over here tonight.
Bradley rejected by Double D Daly Dacus.
She goes up for a second. That's another miss.
Hey, nice job there by Daly. Look at Alana Eaton.
Oh, some good footwork out there on the court tonight.
A little behind the back action there. Nice job by Alana. Alana drives, shoots, misses. Double D battling for the rebound. Can't find the handle on it. Here come the Lady Blue Devils. Haxley. No good. Rebound, Wakiria Daniels. And
the ball's down.
Yeah, that's a foul charged against number 11, Anaya Dean. That is her second personal, team foul number 6.
Oh, and that looks like a loose ball over on the court. Good strong pass over to Alana. Right outside three-point line. She brings it in with the three, and it's good.
How about that? Second three-pointer for Alana Eaton in this quarter. She's got 6 on the game.
Looking hot for her tonight.
Raiders have got a 6-point lead over these Blue Devils.
Looks like that ball bounced right off the rim. Back over to our Lady Raiders. Lana with the three again. And it's right off the rim. Daly back with the ball, and it looks like she lost it over there. Blue Devils back with the ball. Looking to see some strong defense out here tonight. Blue Devils back with the ball. Bradley shoots and hits a good layup for our Blue Devils. Bradley. Alana Eaton back with the ball. She drives inside. It looks like some good footwork out there tonight. It appears to be a foul on the Blue Devils. And Alana's going to take the shot. Oh, it looks like a good first shot from Alana. Let's see if she can make that second one.
Right, you are. You got to forgive me, Chandler. I'm a little bit in and out tonight. We've got
it's all good over here.
We've got a radio crew from
Alana
West
good with that
Memphis.
second shot.
Radio crew from West Memphis looking for a spot to broadcast.
I got you. Blue Devils back with the ball. Tries to drive inside, but it's kind of blocked off from Layla over there. Good pass across the court. Looks like Layla's got some good defense over there.
Yeah, I like the way Layla Eliati plays the game.
Yes, sir. It's looking good. Oh, it looks like a loose ball. It's down on the court. Oh, and Bradley with the shot, and he missed. Looks like a miss over on the Blue Devils. Dang. Looks like a foul on our Lady Raiders. Looks like Bradley's going to take the free throw shot. Oh, it's a miss on that first shot. And that's a second miss over from Bradley on the Blue Devils. Alana back with the ball.
2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. And
a good short pass over to Layla. Layla drives inside. I do got to say, it's some great coordination over there. Appears to be a foul on Alana. Oh, correction. It appears to be on the Blue Devils.
Yes, against Jamie Golson. And that'll put Ilana Eaton on the line. Shooting the 1-and-1, and
it's a good clean first shot.
Makes that all-important first one.
See if that second one could do her some luck. And that's another clean shot from Ilana Eaton. Bradley with the ball, puts it into play. Blue Devils back with the ball.
10 points on the game for Ilana, all in the second quarter.
It's looking good over her tonight. Not a bad game at all. That's a good drive inside. Ilana takes the rebound, takes it down court. Good rush over from Ilana Eaton. Drives inside, it's a good spin move, and it's a good layup from Ilana Eaton.
Boy, that was just beautiful right there.
That was some clean footwork over there.
Little spin move and a basket for Ilana Eaton. 12 points in this quarter for Ilana.
Oh, and that was an air ball three over from the Blue Devils. Ilana back with the ball. Another good drive inside, a good pass over to Daly. Oh, and that's a clean three over from our Lady Raiders. Stacking up points over here tonight. I like it.
Wakiria Daniels proving that we're not just a one-person show for sure.
Yes, sir. Good coordination over here tonight.
West Memphis calls a 30-second timeout. I'll tell you what, we'll just keep it right here during the 30-second break and tell you how much we appreciate our great sponsors who are bringing this broadcast to you. Consolidated Insurance, Russell's Truck Accessories here in Jonesboro, Shadrachs Coffee, First Community Bank, Delaplaine Seed Company, Collision Repair, and the Front Page Cafe.
Yes, sir.
Good people. Speaking of good people, the good people from Oldies, the radio in West Memphis have got a place to broadcast now.
Yes, sir.
Wild and woolly action on the field, wild and woolly action in the stands as they come up asking for us to give them a place to broadcast up here. That's why I've been radio silent for much of the first half.
Yes, sir.
Trying to figure out a way to accommodate our friends from West Memphis.
Had to spread the word about the game tonight, and they wanted to help out.
That's right. Looks like we are. Looks like we're rocking and rolling. Daly Dacus guilty of the foul, and that will send Bradley to the line. Shooting two. She misses the first one. And by my count, Bradley is 0 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Now,
yes, sir.
That is not very trustworthy count because I have been doing about 10 different things in the booth here tonight
yes,
when
sir.
I should have been watching the game.
Not too bad. It looks like that ball kind of bounced over the backboard over there.
That's not what you want to happen.
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
Yeah, that's true. 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nettleton has opened up a 13-point lead.
Alana puts that ball into play, and our Lady Raiders are going to take it inside and see if we can get another point on the board. Layla back with the ball. Looks like it's a good shot from the free throw line. Looks like that was a miss.
Green from 3, and West Memphis.
Looks like a loose ball down there on the court.
Yeah, they call it a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Blue Devils.
Blue Devils got that ball on that one.
Actually, it's in favor of the Raiders. The Raiders are going to be taking the ball out. My bad on that one.
Lana puts the ball into play. It looks like some good footwork down there from.
I just got punched in the mouth by Bubba Deaton. Bubba Deaton just came up and punched me in the mouth.
He punched you in the mouth?
Punched me in the mouth. And that's a walking call before Layla Eliade drained the 3. Guilty of. Yeah, that's a low-budget move by Bubba Deaton, the coach for the Raiders. He just come up and punched me right in the mouth.
Wow, what? I can't believe that.
I probably had it coming.
Had it coming for you.
I probably had it coming. As much as I have run my mouth in my life, I had it coming, but I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to be punched in the mouth tonight.
Out of the way a little bit.
Double D Daly Dacus gets the rebound, passes it to Ilana Eaton. Less than a minute to play. Look out, Ilana. Good hustle there by Janiyah Tucker, picking the pocket of Ilana Eaton.
Say that came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Ilana didn't see that coming.
Very sneaky. Thankfully, she was unable to corral the ball that she knocked loose, and so Ilana Eaton will be taking the ball out for the Lady Raiders. 34 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Puts that ball in the play. Good drive inside.
We'll call that a pass to Ilana Eaton. Ilana goes up. Ilana is fouled.
I do got to say, it looks like that foot's giving her some trouble down on the court. Really hope that foot of hers is doing all right. Ilana on the line. Let's see if she makes that first shot. Clean first shot from Ilana Eaton.
Ilana Eaton with one bad wheel is better than most folks with 2 good wheels.
Yes, sir. I can actually say that.
Good shot of Ilana right there. Will be playing basketball next year at the University of Arkansas.
Yes,
Lady
sir.
Razorbacks.
Good future for Ilana over there. Blue Devils back with the ball. Pass after pass. A good pass inside, and it's denied by Ilana Eaton. Takes the ball down court. It's good footwork over there. And a missed three-point right off the front of the rim.
It's 3 seconds. Last second heave.
Oh, and it was just short.
No good. And your score at halftime is Nettleton 29 and West Memphis 14. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we got teacher appreciation.
Yes,
you
sir.
watch
Yes, sir.
Lady Raider basketball on NT.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing Home Run Derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair.
Has chosen Jessica Kilgore. Davaris Whitaker has chosen Paige Allen. Jerron Haskins and Demarion Daniels both chose James Hill.
This is the teacher appreciation segment of the night. Every basketball player has chosen a
Jalen Graham chose Michael Van Winkle.
Appreciate the great abilities they do in the classroom. Got a good lineup over here tonight.
Saban McCullough chose Craig Miller.
There's our main man Craig Miller over there with Tayburn.
And finally, Jabari White has chosen Sandra Taylor.
Good line of teachers over here tonight.
Give all these teachers and student athletes a big round of applause. Streamed on Nettleton Television. To access the game, just go to YouTube and search for Nettleton Television.
Jiu-jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime. And if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
To the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton won the first quarter, but just by 1 point. It was 13-12 at the end of the first quarter.
Yes, sir. Good, solid first half, I got to say.
It was, especially the second quarter, as Nettleton outscored West Memphis in the second quarter. Are you ready for this, Chandler?
Oh, yes, sir.
16-2. 16-2 is how much Nettleton outscored West Memphis. They just dominated the second quarter. Tenacious defense holding this very good West Memphis team to 2 points. And the score at half, 29-14. Nettleton with a 15-point lead.
Yeah, brought some very good heat from that first half. I got to say, it's looking to be both teams' advantage over here. They're both very strong teams, and it's just, I don't really know at this point. It's really bringing it tonight.
Well, both of them excellent teams, no doubt about that. Thankfully, the good guys have got a 15-point lead here right now as the second half is just about to get underway. The leading scorer for Nettleton is Ilana Eaton. She has 13 points, all of them in the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
Briley Pena with 6, Wakiria Daniels with 5, Daly Dacus has 1. And that is your scoring update, and that is your halftime show brought to you by Consolidated Insurance. For all your insurance needs, visit my good friends Randy and Lana Johnson, a couple of proud supporters of the Nettleton Raiders for as long as I can remember. And the crew at Consolidated Insurance, they bring us the halftime show. Halftime is over, however, and we are ready for the second half action. West Memphis will have the ball to start things off, and they fire up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Trey Woodruff, and here come the Lady Raiders.
With the good drive inside. Looks like a good layup from our Lady Raiders.
Yeah, Briley Pena, she makes that look easy. Just a good driving layup by Briley. That's 8 points on the game for Briley.
Stacking up over here.
What a welcome addition to this team. Number 3 is
very
Briley
good
Pena.
addition. Got to say so indeed.
Matter of fact, I'll go so far to say this. A lot of games we'd be in big trouble without Briley Pena. Just the spark she brings to our team, the energy, the scoring.
Good addition over here. Glad to have her.
And that's a foul charge against Travia Woodruff. That is Travia's third personal foul, so she's going to get to sit for a little while as she's in a little bit of foul trouble. They get it into Bradley. Good pass there by Bradley. Kicked back out on the wing by the Lady Blue Devils.
Good long pass over.
Hasley working against Eliati, and a Bradley made an errant pass, goes out of bounds, and it should be Nettleton's ball.
It looked she thought one of her players was over there.
Okay, so maybe it was deflected by a lady in the white shirt. Like I said, Chandler, I'd be a horrible official. I'm rooting for a team out there.
Yes, sir. I could say so myself. I'd probably do the same thing.
Ilana Eaton gets a rebound, and here come the Lady Raiders. Trying to get it underneath to Double D, Daly Dacus. It goes out on Daly.
Looks like it was a little bit farther outside than intended.
Do want to say congratulations to all the teachers who were honored at the little ceremony at halftime. I want to say thanks to Tabin McCullough for choosing me as his favorite teacher. I really appreciate Tabin. That's a great honor and really a cool thing that our athletic department does. So shout out to Coach Rainwater, Coach Smith, Coach Deaton.
Yeah, some good coaches out there. Very good.
But they really had a good idea with that. That made a lot of teachers very happy and
put some smiles on somebody's faces.
As some of the less manly guy teachers, there was a little tear in their eye out there. Of course, I wasn't even close to crying, but some of those other jabronis were.
Good emotional moment out there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Not the TMC, though. Bradley Pena drives. Bradley Pena
drive
shoots.
Inside.
Hey, we'll call that a backboard pass. No good, and West Memphis with the ball.
That was a good hustle.
Here come the Lady Blue Devils. 31-14, 6 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Hasley from the wing.
It's a good three over from the Blue Devils.
And it is good. It makes it a 31-17 game.
Some good offense action out there.
And Lana Eaton at the top of the key. Takes a three. No good.
Right off the rim over there. Loose ball.
That's going to be Nettleton's way. That's good hustle there by Rihanna Bedford. She tried to knock the ball away from the fray so she could get it, but it went out of bounds.
Kind of didn't go her way right there.
Right you are, Chandler. And Ilana Eaton passes to Double D Daly Dacus. Back to Ilana. Ilana drives, pulls up at the top of the key, and she is fouled. It's Rihanna Belford. That is her third personal foul and the first team foul.
Good shot from Ilana Eaton.
Ilana Eaton fills it up.
It appears she's bringing most of the points over here tonight.
Well, she's got 15 of the Raiders' 33 points. That's a pretty good percentage.
Very good percentage. I got to say so indeed. Looks like Blue Devils over here are trying to pick out their targets over here and trying to see their shots.
Double D Daly Dacus with a good defensive rebound. She gets it to Ilana Eaton. 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock as Ilana passes the timeline. Passes to Bradley Pena. Pena back to Eaton. Eaton driving, shooting, and she is fouled.
Looks like Ilana's going to take that shot over on the line. Good focus over here from Ilana Eaton. It's a good, clean first shot right off the backboard. And that's another clean shot from Ilana.
Nothing but net on that one.
Yeah, clean swishes all night. Love it.
Raiders up by 18 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
See some good defense over from Layla.
And foul's going to be charged against Layla. That is Layla's second personal foul, according to my notes.
Looks like a good, clean free throw.
Yeah, Janiyah Tucker. I say according to my notes. My notes are very unreliable tonight. We had about a 15-minute period up here where we had a radio group trying to find a place to broadcast, and
kind of cramped up here for a second.
Yeah, it was very cramped. We was trying to find a place for them to broadcast from.
Hey, but we managed. Improvised, adapt, and overcome.
That's exactly what we do at NTV. That foul charged against Janiyah Tucker, third personal, third team foul. Ilana Eaton gets it to double D. Back to Ilana. A little high-low game going. They pass to
drive inside.
Briley Pena. Briley Pena with 10 points on the night gives Nettleton a 37-19 lead, and that's I thought that was a walk, but
it appears Bradley took a hard fall over on the other side of that court over there from Bradley. It was a very rough fall over there.
Foul was charged against Wakiria Daniels.
Bradley back with the ball over the Blue Devils. See some good footwork and passing over here. Bradley back with the ball.
Yeah, they're going to try to get it into Bradley. There's no secret. They've got an outstanding post player there.
Yes, sir.
And Briley Pena picks up the foul there. That is her second foul, third team foul this half. Bradley at the line. She was 0 for 4 from the charity stripe in the first half. And
that's a good first shot from Bradley.
So far, she is perfect from the line here in the second half. Perfect 1 for 1.
And that appears to be 2 for 2 for Bradley.
That brings the Lady Blue Devils within 16 of the Lady Raiders. Oh, my word, Briley Pena.
Briley Pena took a hard fall over from Bradley.
Sure did.
It's really rough. That's another one. That appears to be the second one this half.
That is her third personal foul. Briley Pena will go to the line.
Appears Briley's taking it for the team tonight.
Yeah, she was. She definitely met the proverbial immovable object right there as Briley just hit the ground hard after that collision.
That's a clean shot from Briley.
She sinks her first free throw, and second one on the way. Raiders up 38-21, 3:39 to play in the third quarter.
Looks like Bradley takes it in, throws the ball in for play. Blue Devils with the ball. See some good offense over here on the Blue Devil side.
Three-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound by West Memphis, number 10, Rihanna Bedford, and she sticks it back. The offensive rebound is a good play in this sport.
Ilana back with the ball. Tries to drive inside and gets denied by Bradley.
Yeah, good defense there by West Memphis.
Layla with the ball. Drives inside with a good pass. Shoots up.
Partially deflected there. You won't see Wakiria miss like that unless somebody gets a hand on the ball.
Oh, and Blue Devils taking a good layup. That was nice. Good footwork over on that side.
Araya Hasley with the layup, and Coach Jason Smith elects to take a 30-second timeout. Since it's a 30-second timeout, we'll just keep it right here and say thanks to our good friends at Shadrachs Coffee for
love
sponsoring.
That coffee.
Oh, man, best coffee in town, no doubt about it. Also want to say shout out to my friend Jeff Edgar at Collision Repair. Chandler, I know you're a teenage driver. Sometimes teenage drivers find themselves in wrecks.
Yes, sir. Sometimes we get in those pickles we need to fix.
Yes. Best place to get your Vehicle Fix Collision Repair.
Got to say, best place in town for repairs like that.
No doubt
on your
about
automotive vehicles.
Right across the street from the new NEA Baptist Hospital, Collision Repair. And we are back in action. Lady Raiders in control of this one. 14-point lead. Briley Pena with a 15-footer. No good. Rebound, Wakiria Daniels out to Ilana Eaton. Eaton from 3. Can't get it to fall. West Memphis with the rebound. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Raiders up by 14.
Blue Devils are trying to focus over here. Trying to pick their shots. See if they make it. It's up, and it's a missed 3 right off the rim from the Blue Devils. Ilana back with the ball. Taking it right down the middle of the court. Tries to drive inside, and it's a deflected shot by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Terica Inman was able to get a hand on that, block that shot, but it goes out off of Inman, and the Lady Raiders with the ball. They get it to Layla Eliade. Layla Eliade to the very dangerous Briley Pena.
And looks like she lost that ball down there.
Lost control of it. West Memphis trying to make her pay, and they do. 2-point basket.
Good retaliation over there from the Blue Devils.
Did you catch that girl's number? Is that 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jamie Golson.
Ilana with a good drive inside, and it's a clean layup from Ilana Eaton.
And she was fouled, so she's going to be going to the line for the and one. Terica Inman charged with the foul, and Ilana at the line.
Ilana's going to take that first shot. Let's see if she makes it. Picks her shot, and it's a good first shot from Ilana Eaton.
And that converts the three-point play traditional-like, and Ilana Eaton now with 20 points in this game.
That is incredible.
She had no points in the first quarter. Well, you don't see that very often. And
looks like a deflected shot by Daly Dacus.
Yeah, she's going to be whistled for a foul. And Hasley will be at the line shooting 2. First free throw good from Hasley. See this, I don't know if you noticed, Chandler, but this West Memphis crowd has really come alive here in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, I gotta say, they are reacting to every single thing on the court. It's looking good over here tonight.
They've traveled well too. You know, it's about a little under an hour drive to West Memphis.
Yeah, and they all came in as one big crowd.
Yeah, they're supporting their team for sure.
Really committed. It's a good, clean three-point shot over from Ilana Eaton.
That's a 2-point basket there.
She 2-point.
Just inside the three-point arc.
My apologies.
1 minute to play. You talk about a school with basketball tradition. It's West Memphis. Hasley misses a 3.
Yes, sir. Good basketball spirits over there. Looks like a loose ball over in the court.
Got to be a jump ball. Yeah, jump ball, and the possession era is in favor of the Lady Raiders. 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Lady Raiders up 15. Travia Woodruff checking in, and Briley Pena is going to take her wrist.
She put up a good fight over on the court tonight.
Daly Dacus fouled as she's going up. Let's see if they say that's on the shot or on the floor. Oh, we have a technical foul called. Let's see if we can unpack this. Referee James Bickham called a technical on somebody. The foul's charged to number 20, Terica Inman. Correction, Rihanna Bedford. And that might have been who got the technical.
Yes, sir.
Wait and see if the PA guy announces it here in just a second. Double D, Daly Dacus at the line shooting the technical free throw. She misses the first one.
I can't imagine the amount of stress that takes trying to shoot one of those shots up there.
She's all alone.
Hey, but she makes up for it with a good, clean second
makes
shot.
Makes the second one. Now, actually, that would not be the technical. That would be just the foul shots.
Yes, sir.
And I believe the technical was called on Rihanna Bedford.
Yes, sir. I do believe so.
Ilana Eaton at the line. These are the technical shots. Nettleton will get 2 shots and the ball after the technical foul called against West Memphis. Not sure what Miss Bedford said to referee James Bickham, but whatever it was one of the proverbial magic words, and it got her teed up and removed from the game as the technical was her 5th personal foul. So the Blue Devils down a player, and now they're down by 18 points. 38 seconds remaining. Man, that's a hard foul right there.
Looks like Trevia took a hard fall over on that.
Yeah, Jamie Golson. Tell you, Trevia Woodruff, she is tough as shoe leather.
She is fighting her way through.
She's back up in a hurry. I promise you I'd still be down if I took a shot like she just did.
Got to say so myself. I can't promise you I'd be the same way.
She sinks the first end of the 1-and-1. Second one on the way. 36 seconds remaining. Lady Raiders about to go up by 20. And they do, with Trevia Woodruff converting both ends of the 1-and-1. Alexa Jackson checking into the game, and Wakiri Daniels taking a break. 30 seconds on the clock. Raiders up 20. Bank not open, and Lady Raiders with the ball. 23 seconds. Number 23 passes to number 10, Double D, Daly Dacus.
Oh,
nice.
That's a clean layup from Daly Dacus.
Nice pass by Eaton and a great conversion by Daly Dacus. 10 seconds on the clock.
Hasley with the ball, makes a pass inside. That's a layup. 2-point layup from the Blue Devils. Hasley back with the ball, and that's up.
Wow, three-point attempt, no good. And that was not sure who had that 2-point basket. You got to forgive me earlier, but I do know this. That's the end of the third quarter.
I do believe that was number 20.
Number 20, okay, very good, thank you. The old dark letters on the dark jersey gets these 48-year-old eyes again.
Confuses the eyes a little bit.
The end of the third quarter, your score, Nettleton 51, West Memphis 31. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on N.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where the Lady Raiders have a 20-point lead over West Memphis heading into the fourth quarter. 51-31 your score. Fourth quarter about to get underway. West Memphis with the ball. Haxley shoots and scores. Hasley, that is.
Daly Dacus puts the ball into play, passes to Juanita and back over to Trevia Woodruff. Pass over to Briley, back over to Trevia.
Trey Woodruff with the floater will not fall.
Bradley makes a long pass over to Hasley. Hasley goes for the layup, and it's good.
That Hasley girl can play, no doubt about it.
She sure can. She's got some hustle in her.
There we see, there's a Gracie Miller sighting. That's Gracie Miller on your monitor there. How about that? Coming up to borrow some money from her dad. Can you imagine that?
Gotta love taking from her dad.
Yes, so we got a timeout on the court in the process of handing Gracie some money. I didn't see who called it, but I do know it's a 60-second timeout. We will take it with them. We'll be right back after this 30-second break. In the fourth quarter, just barely in the fourth quarter, your score, Nettleton 51, West Memphis 35. You're watching Lady Raider basketball on NT.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where we are underway in the fourth quarter. It's just over 7 minutes to play in this game. Nettleton with a 16-point lead over West Memphis. I say 16. My math is horrible. It's 26-point lead. Is that right?
Trevia with the rebound, tries to make the shot, and appears to be a miss. Bradley picks the ball in the play, and Blue Devils back with the ball. Good layup over on the Blue Devils side. Adds 2 points to their board.
Janiyah Tucker with her eighth points of the game.
Trevia back with the ball, passes over to Bradley. Back over to Daly Dacus. Tries to decide who she wants to pass it or shoot it. Back over to Trevia. Trevia drives inside. Pass over to Bradley. Bradley back over, and it's a good.
How about that?
Good shot from our Lady Raiders.
Wakiria Daniels with the three. Makes it a 54-37 game.
Gotta say, Wakiria made a good, clean shot over there.
Hey, do the math for me. What's 54 minus 37? Is that 27?
54 minus
17?
17,
okay.
There you
17. I'm sorry. I apologize to Mr. Jim McDaniel and Miss Charlene Jernigan. They taught me better arithmetic skills than that. That's embarrassing. 17-point lead by the Lady Raiders. Thankfully, we got Athena Ludwig here directing and helping my horrible, horrible arithmetic. At this point in the game, I'm always rooting for the mercy rule. As Bradley goes up, gets her own rebound.
Looks like Alana take a big fall down there.
And Daly Dacus a little bit slow getting up. Yeah, she's kind of. She clutched at her midsection right there. Coach Smith is there to help her to her feet.
Looks like it took the wind out of her a little bit.
Yeah, I believe she just got the wind knocked out of her. Coach Smith trying to get her into an upright position where her lungs can properly function. And
I do got to say, it is not very comfortable getting wind knocked out of you. It's never been a fan of mine.
If you've ever had the experience, you know it is scary having the old wind knocked out of your lungs. And I believe that's what's happened to
She
Daly.
comes off the court with a good, strong will to fight.
Yeah, she's clutching at her solar plexus region. You see, I never would have known what a solar plexus was if I had not watched wrestling as a kid.
Yes, sir.
Georgia Championship Wrestling, Gordon Soley. He mentioned the solar plexus.
Yes, sir. It kind of appears your childhood actually teaches you something.
Good educational television wrestling.
Finally, good pass over to Alana Eden. Alana Eden makes the shot. Looks like it bounced off right off the backboard over there.
Yeah. Gordon Soley was no Lance Russell. Lance Russell was the best, but I did enjoy hearing Gordon Soley call the action.
It is some good action on TV.
That's a foul charge against Araya Hasley. And boy, she is pleading her case. She did not like that call one bit.
I got to say, Mr. Miller, if I was on the court and I got fouled, I would not like it either.
Yeah. Well, she was definitely upset, but it doesn't matter what the man says goes, and the man is wearing the striped shirt out there. The referees, the officials in this game. Natasia Oliver at the line. She misses the front end of that 1-and-1.
Bradley takes the rebound and puts the ball into play.
Good job by Wakiria Daniel. Sneaky. Good defense there by Wakiria. Driving his tray to Alana Eaton.
And that's a good shot from Alana Eaton. Good pass over from Trevia.
That's 26 points on this game for Alana Eaton. Give the assist to Travia Woodruff.
And Hasley takes the fall.
Wakiria Daniels whistled for the foul. Team foul number 6 for Nettleton, and that is second foul against Wakiria.
It appears Hasley is going to take the shot. It's a good first shot from Hasley.
Hasley the leading scorer for West Memphis.
It appears Daly Dacus is back on the court.
That's good news.
Glad to see she's okay.
Hasley has 12 points on this game, or actually 10 points on this game.
appears she's getting some good points on the board, too. It appears Alana Eaton tried to take that rebound. She took a hard fall over there.
Daly Dacus whistled for the foul. Third personal, team foul number 7. That'll put Bradley at the line. 5 minutes to play, 5:06 to play in this game.
Bradley with the shot. That's a good first shot from Bradley.
Good basketball atmosphere here tonight at Raider Gyms. The home crowd has shown up in force. And
got to say, that is a very heated up black hole over there. Good turnout tonight.
Not a bad black hole at all. I want to say a shout out to Landon Webb running the up top camera and Ryan Bell doing the down low camera.
Trevor Woodruff back with the ball. Takes it around. Good clean pass over to Bradley. Lon Eaton with the ball. Shoots that three. It's right off the rim. Lon Eaton back with the ball.
Good hustle there by Alana, but unfortunately the ball did go out on her. Coach Chris Moss there to make the play. He kicks the ball back in. Good to see Coach Moss here tonight, administrator on duty.
Good to see him contributing tonight.
Yes, he's a good man. We appreciate Coach Chris Moss, one of the principals over at the junior high school. Was assistant principal or dean of students rather at the high school last year.
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Hasley with the shot.
Out of bounds off West Memphis. Raiders will take over. They got a 14-point lead with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to play. Trey Woodruff brings it in across the timeline. The volleyball 10-foot line. She drives. Kicks out to Wakiria Daniels. Wakiria to Ilana.
Ilana kind of loses the ball there.
Nettleton's ball. Yeah, there's these Lady Blue Devils not going down without a fight. They're definitely
putting up the fight over here.
They're playing some defense out there. Coach Sheila Burns, former Nettleton coach actually, she is wanting a timeout. She asked for a full timeout. Tell you what, we'll let you hear from our good friends at Shadrachs Coffee during this full timeout. We are here in the fourth quarter with Nettleton a 56-42 lead. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV. Raider Gym, the side of some outstanding girls basketball action here tonight. Lady Raiders 14-point lead, 3 minutes and 53 seconds to play in this game. Briley Pena inbounds to Trey Woodruff. Trey Woodruff on the oval end, working right side. Kicks it to Wakiria Daniels. Wakiria, a little stutter step.
Pierce Bradley took that ball. Hasley back over on the side of the court.
And Tucker is fouled as she goes up, and she is going to be at the line shooting two. That foul charge against Briley Pena. And if you're wondering at home, that is Briley's third personal foul. They give you 5. We're in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining, so she's okay.
Not too bad.
No reason to set her right now. Wakiria Daniels taking a little bit of a breather. Layla Eliati checking into the game for Nettleton.
Good to see her back.
My favorite name to say, Layla Eliati.
Got to say, it kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit.
It rolls off the tongue. It's alliterated. Nice job there by Trey Woodruff, bailing her teammate out. Here's Alana Eaton, kicks it underneath to Double D, Daly Dacus. Dacus looking for help, kicks it to Briley Pena, then Trey Woodruff. Coach Smith says, hey, slow it down a little bit. We've got a 13-point lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play.
Briley back with the ball.
No reason to go so fast. Woodruff to Dacus.
Gotta say, I do see some strong offense tonight.
Alana can't get the left-handed layup to roll in, and here come the Lady Blue Devils. Good pass underneath, and I believe Double D Daly Dacus is going to be whistled for the foul on Cortasia Hollins. Hollins will be going to the line. Actually, it's Layla Eliati. Third personal for Layla Eliati, team foul number 9. Shooting 2 is Hollins. She misses the first one, second one on the way.
See if that second one can do her some good. Good focus on the ball. It's up. Right off the backboard. Daly Dacus back with the rebound. Pass over to Trevia Woodruff. Trevia takes it on the inside. Appears she tried to pass it, but it went outside.
She lost the handle on it, but she was fouled. Araya Hasley, that's her second personal. Team foul number 10, so you know what that means. Trey Woodruff is at the line with a double bonus, shooting 2. Makes the first one. Yeah, Chandler, West Memphis head coach Sheila Burns. Whenever I was in school, she was the girls basketball coach here. At least my senior year, she was the girls basketball coach.
Not bad, okay.
Coached here for several years. And
proud to see her back.
Yeah, good to see Sheila Burns leading the West Memphis Blue Devils.
They carry on that Nettleton legacy right over there.
Little homecoming for Coach Burns.
Yes, sir. Here's Alana Eaton. Alana Eaton took that ball. Good drive on the inside. It's a good layup from Alana Eaton.
Yeah, don't know if they're going to. Yeah, they are going to count that basket. I thought it might be
uncounted. It was a good hustle from her, though.
And that makes 28 points for Layla Eliati. That foul is against Golson, her third personal.
Lady Raiders with a good 17-point lead.
So you're better at math than I am. I would have said 27. Mercy. 28 point. My parents are watching the live stream. I'm sure I'm embarrassing them something awful with my.
Pretty sure they're fushing on the other end over there, wondering why their son's doing bad math over here.
Yeah, like I know we taught that. We paid a lot of money for that boy's education. Here comes Alana Eaton, and Alana Eaton making it look easy. That is 31 points tonight for Eaton. She's still got 2 minutes to play.
Plenty of playing time over here on the court tonight.
Well, that's a long-range three-pointer, no good. Alana Eaton with the rebound. My man Sean Saunders could tell me how many rebounds she's got.
It appears Hasley tried to take that ball.
Whew, mercy. I hope that Wakiri is okay. She kind of landed awkwardly. Here's Briley Pena from 3. Misses off the side of the rim.
Daly tries to take that rebound, but whistle is blown.
20-point lead for the Lady Raiders with 1:37 to play. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. After this game is over with, 3-point basket there by Araya Hasley. You're going to get a chance to see the number 1 ranked team in the state in 5A, the West Memphis Blue Devils, take on your Nettleton Raiders. Hasley whistled for the foul. At the line, shooting 2 will be Trevia Woodruff.
Good shout out over to our Nettleton cheerleaders over there. Putting up a good fight over there, hyping up the crowd over in the black hole.
And good shot of Trevia in the foreground.
Trevia Woodruff with some good focus on the ball.
There's 9 points on the game now. Good rebound by Double D Daly Dacus. You'd like to see that offensive rebound. The Raiders with just over a minute to play.
Right back with the ball.
Lead. Jamie Golson, the guilty party. Briley Pena will be at the line shooting 2. Pena with 12 points on the night, make that 13 as she sinks her first free throw.
Lady Raiders with a good solid 19-point lead here tonight.
I like the way you cipher over there.
And that is 20-point lead now.
You familiar with that term, cipher?
Cipher.
Yeah, it means to do arithmetic. I learned it on the Beverly Hillbillies. 3-point basket, no good. And Jethro could cipher.
Cipher.
Yeah.
Good solid word. I like that.
I owe you an apology, Chandler. I have not introduced y'all to the Beverly Hillbillies yet in TV class.
I'm sure we can soon. Sounds like a very good show.
Oh, you'd love it. You'd love it. 20-point lead, and West Memphis mercifully decides not to foul. Let's just let this clock go out. No chance of overcoming a 20-point lead. Oh, yeah, and they're right as I was saying that they're doing the right thing. Hasley goes ahead and fouls, and that'll put Trey Woodruff at the line. Travia will be shooting 2. That sinks the first one.
Making it 21 lead now. 31 seconds on the clock.
Nettleton, Legarian Stevenson going in, as well as Alexa Jackson. Demaria Daniels in the game, and that's Sanaya Fowler. So
Bradley back with the rebound.
30 seconds to play.
Clock is ticking. Blue Devils try to make a shot. Denied.
Yeah, Demaria Daniels is going to be whistled for the foul. Well, actually, that's Travia Woodruff. Travia Woodruff whistled for the foul. And that will put Golson on the free throw line, shooting 2, misses the first. Nettleton with a 21-point lead with 24 seconds to go, misses the second. Sanaya Fowler with the rebound, passes to Demaria Daniels. Less than 20 seconds.
Clock is ticking. Let's see if we can get a few more points.
They get it into Legarian Stevenson. Legarian trying to pass it to Rogers, and it goes out of bounds. 9 seconds remaining. It looked like West Memphis was trying to foul over there.
Looked like they attempted it.
I don't like that. You're getting beat by 21, don't foul. Just
There's no point in that. I agree with that.
Yeah, let's just let the clock run out. Take you. And they do. 3-point attempt at the buzzer, no good. Your final score, Nettleton at 67 and West Memphis 46.
Good solid 21-point lead over there for my Lady Raiders.
A good win for the Lady Raiders. We will take a brief timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the Consolidated Insurance post-game show and pre-game show. That's coming up next as the Lady Raiders win 67-46. You're watching Raider basketball on NT.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America, and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
post-game show where the Nettleton Lady Raiders have defeated West Memphis 67-46. The Raiders, when the game first started, Chandler, it looked like we were going to be in for a dog fight. West Memphis coming in 13-3, and they played toe-to-toe with the Lady Raiders in the first quarter. Matter of fact, at the end of the first quarter, it was 13-12. Nettleton.
Yes, sir. It was kind of close there at the start, but Lady Raiders kind of took it hard on them.
Yeah, they in the second quarter is where Nettleton pulled away. They outscored West Memphis 16-2 in the second quarter. They outscored them 22-17 in the third and 16-15 in the fourth. Your final score, Nettleton 67, West Memphis 46. Individual leaders for Nettleton, they were paced by Ilana Eaton with 31 points. Briley Pena had 14. Travia Woodruff 10 and Wakiria Daniels 8. Daly Dacus also pitched in for the Lady Raiders. For Westside, their leading scorer was Araya Hasley, and she had 15 points. Janaya Tucker had 9. Nettleton improves to 16-2 on the year, 3-0 in conference. West Memphis drops to 13-4, 2-1 in conference. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to have the boys game, and my word, you talk about a 500-pound monster coming into Raider Gym tonight.
Yes,
it's this West Memphis boys basketball team. They are ranked number 1 in 5A. Going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, good, solid team down there. Ready to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch for sure. Now, last week, Greene County Tech coming in, and Nettleton, the big underdog, we played them down, had them beat to the final seconds.
Yes, sir.
And they had a buzzer beater and wound up stealing a win here in Raider Gym.
It was a good game, though.
It was
a very good game.
Very good game, and I'm looking for another one. Is Nettleton definitely playing the role of David to the Goliath of West Memphis. So the West Memphis Blue Devils, number 1 team in 5A, going up against your Nettleton Raiders. And it's coming up after these messages. This is Consolidated Insurance postgame show. We appreciate our good friends Randy and Lana Johnson from Consolidated Insurance for all your insurance needs. Consolidated Insurance. More Raider basketball when we come back on NT.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America, and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's the Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness. I am the former University of Arkansas strength and conditioning coach, former Ultimate Fighter contestant, UFC fighter, and Bellator competitor. I offer at Hilltop Fitness many different programs, from kids programs in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kids boxing, and kids strength and conditioning and athletic training, as well as adult kickboxing classes and adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes. If you have any fitness needs or fitness goals, I'm the person to come to. The gym is open 24 hours a day. You can come in anytime, and if you're looking for that extra motivation, that extra push, no matter how bad a shape you're in, we can help you. And if Craig Miller can come to the gym and get in shape, you can do it as well.
Hilltop Fitness, 1712 North Old Greensboro Road, Jonesboro, Arkansas.
And we welcome you to Raider Gym for the second game of this 5A East doubleheader as the West Memphis Blue Devils take on your Nettleton Raiders. My name is Craig Miller. I'm joined here by my old tag team partner, Coach Josh Wright, helping call color commentary in the booth tonight. Coach Wright, the Raiders have a very tough opponent here tonight in West Memphis.
Yes, a West Memphis team that was in the state championship game last year. I believe they lost to their arch rival Marion in the finals. And then, got a kid like Chris Moore, unbelievable talent. I believe he's an Auburn signee or an Auburn commit.
That's pretty good.
And a lot of other good players too. So it's a heavy task in front of the Raiders tonight for sure.
Well, they got to be pretty good to be wearing pants like that. There's Chris Moore right there, number 2. He is starting for West Memphis. Number 10, Kylan Sykes, also starting. Number 12, Jordan Mitchell is getting the start, as is number 14, Dion Williams. And rounding out the starters for West Memphis is number 34, Davion Doolittle. Starters for the Raiders, it's like Demarion Daniels. Number 3, Jared Graham getting the start tonight. Of course, number 5, the leading scorer, DeVaris Whitaker. Number 24, Taben McCullough. And number 11, Brandon Anderson. That is your starters for tonight. I'll say a special shout out to Taben McCullough, who chose the TMC as his favorite teacher.
I saw that. It's a little bit of hardware.
Yes, bringing a little hardware home tonight. I appreciate Taben choosing me as his favorite teacher.
Sometimes you don't have many options, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Taben's new to school here, and he just came over.
Does he have you like every period? He didn't know there was other teachers.
Yeah, that's right. I was the only option.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I know the high school kids love your classes. I did some radio TV stuff in college and a little bit afterwards, so I know how much I enjoyed the time that I spent doing that stuff, and I know you have a good time with them.
Oh, yeah. I'm so thankful that we work for a school district that provides great opportunities for our kids. And one of the great opportunities students at Nettleton High School have is being able to take television production courses, radio, television, and live stream these games. Just good real-world experience is something you can actually get a job in, make some money in, and besides all that, it's just a whole lot of fun.
Some money. That is correct. Some money.
That's right. That's right. We'll leave it at that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't want to discourage anybody from taking my class. West Memphis controls the tip, and we are underway. It's Jordan Mitchell, the point guard. And as Coach Wright mentioned, they're going to be trying to get it underneath to big number 2, Chris Moore, the Auburn signee. That time they get it to Dion Williams, and he scores the first 2 points of the ball game. They got more than one weapon.
Yes, absolutely. And one thing that West Memphis does a good job of, and this from talking to Mr. Foster, a high school assistant principal who spent some time at West Memphis, he said they do a good job of getting it to Chris Moore in transition. So we'll see how that plays out throughout the game.
Nifty play there by DeVaris Whitaker just to make things interesting. He had it go around the hoop about 5 times before it fell in. Foul charge against Skies, Kylan Skies, his first personal, first team foul. And DeVaris misses the and one. We're all tied up at 2, 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Dion Williams, and he gets it to big Chris Moore. Over on the right wing, they get it inside to Moore. Moore working on Taban McCullough. And I believe Taban's going to be whistled for the foul.
Chris Moore, 4-year starter for the West Memphis Blue Devils. He's been a handful since he was a freshman, and I'm sure that was my first experience with him or experience watching him. I was very impressed with him as a freshman and have enjoyed, even though it's meant some tough nights for the Raiders a few times, have enjoyed watching him grow and develop as a player over the last 4 basketball seasons.
He's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever.
Yep.
He's kind of been a thorn in our side for the last 4 years.
May have had a red shirt in there somewhere, I don't know.
He is an elite talent for sure, as he's SEC signee. Taban McCullough from 3. No good. Moore with the rebound, and the Blue Devils getting the ball across the timeline.
See a little bit of the extra talent the big man has, getting the rebound, bringing it down, setting up the offense for the Blue Devils.
3-point basket. Number 10, Skies.
I don't have first names on my roster. I don't know if you do or not.
I do.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Kylan Skies. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't have a pronunciation guide. DeVaris Whitaker, no good from 3. Blue Devils on the offense. Moore passes it over to the wing. No good from 3 is Skies. And here comes DeVaris Whitaker in the Raiders. He stumbles like he slipped a little bit there. So DeVaris is all right. Seems to be no problem whatsoever. Demarion Daniels to DeVaris Whitaker. Whitaker to Daniels. Daniels drives, shoots off the front of the rim. No good. West Memphis with the rebound. That's Davion Doolittle. Pass it out to Skies. Skies to Moore. From the wing, 3-point attempt is up and good. That's Dion Williams with his 5th point of the game on a 3-pointer. It's 9-2 West Memphis.
Early on, one thing I'm impressed by with this West Memphis bunch, they share the basketball very well.
They do that, and they've got a lot of talent out there to share the basketball around. Moore gets his own rebound and puts it in. 3 points on the night for Moore. And Coach Bubba Deaton, after an 11-2 West Memphis run, decides to take a timeout. And we will just we'll keep it right here with you since it is a 30-second timeout. And just give a shout out to our sponsors and our crew here tonight. Want to say thanks to Consolidated Insurance and Russell's Truck Accessories, Shadrachs Coffee, First Community Bank, Delaplaine Seed Company, Collision Repair, and the Front Page Cafe for sponsoring Raider basketball. Also want to say thanks to Cade Carter, the man himself, who is the second-generation quarterback for the Raiders, third-generation football player. His grandpa, Phil Carter, was on the very first Nettleton Raider football team here back in 1965. Cade is running camera for us tonight here. So,
slumming it with us commoners.
Exactly. He's the big man on campus, and he's hanging out up here with the AV crew. Jared Graham kicks it out to Tabin McCullough. McCullough from three is good.
Over the outstretched hand of Chris Moore, cutting the lead to 6.
Hey, Tabin McCullough's hoping right now. I hope somebody got a picture of that. That's going to be, I'm going to put Chris Moore on my poster. He can tell his grandkids he put a three-pointer in Chris Moore's eye, as the children are saying. Or at least they were in the 80s. Jared Graham from three, can't get it to fall. Good rebound there by Brandon Anderson. Three from Tabin McCullough, no good. Moore with the rebound. Here comes West Memphis. Turnaround jump shot from Davian Doolittle is good. 13-5 the score, 3:45 to play in the first quarter.
One thing that's going to make this game difficult for the Raiders defensively is you look out there at that West Memphis lineup, and yes, there's a lot of talent. There's talent on both sides of the basketball, but they outsize us at pretty much every position on the floor. And when you're outsized 1 through 5, that makes it very difficult to guard.
For sure. Tabin McCullough. Mid-range jumper is good. That's 5 points on the night for McCullough. Brings the Raiders to within 6.
That time over the outstretched hand of Doolittle. Looks good. We're going to have to attack the basket a little bit and look for some kickouts as well.
Three-point attempt from the Blue Devils, no good. Tabin McCullough with the rebound. McCullough bringing the ball up. Kicks it over to the wing. DeVaris Whitaker from three. In and out, no good. West Memphis with the ball.
Quick shots for Nettleton are going to lead to quick runouts for West Memphis. We're going to have to make sure that we take a little bit of time on offense. And you know, unless Coach Deaton's game plan is saying to push the ball quick and try to get ahead of their defense, you know, but I think really for us, methodical on offense and working hard on defense is what we're going to have to do.
Raiders on the attack. Demarion Daniels, no good. Jordan Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell with a pass a little bit too much, and here come the Raiders. DeVaris Whitaker. And good defense down there.
Sloppy on both ends.
Really is.
Tabin in the corner.
No good. Tabin McCullough, and whistle blown. Timeout West Memphis. West Memphis coach not happy with how things are going. I tell you what, we will take the break with them. With 2:07 to play in the first quarter, your score is West Memphis 13, Nettleton 7. Right back after these messages with more Raider basketball.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm going to pick, it's going to determine their future and everything else. And, you know, it's a big choice that you have because you want to make sure you're going to put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
Raider Gym on a cold January night. My watch is saying it's 43 degrees and raining.
Sounded like it was pouring when we were in the locker room after the senior high girls game just a minute ago.
Coach Wright, that's got to make you happy to be a basketball coach where you get to work in climate-controlled conditions here at Raider Gym.
It sure makes cross-country season in the heat in the fall and the softball season in the bitter cold of the early spring.
Yeah.
Not that enjoyable.
Yeah, you coach some sports where you have to be outside, that's for sure.
Then I've got this cushy indoor wintertime job, and makes it all better.
Yeah, just be thankful that you got it in the wintertime. I tell you, the spring sport coaches, well, you're one of them. Those first few softball games, it's tough. Three-point attempt for West Memphis, no good. Rebound goes the Blue Devils' way. And Emmanuel Horde into the game, and he sinks a 2-point basket. It makes it 15-7 West Memphis.
And that's what Nettleton's going to have to contend with all night, is the length of West Memphis, where they can attack the offensive glass. It's their second or third offensive rebound of the night. Got to keep them off the glass if we want to stay in the basketball game.
Demarion Daniels working right side. Brandon Anderson from 3. He fills it up. Good shot by Brandon Anderson.
Good little bit of offense there by the Raiders.
Emmanuel Horde answers. The lead stretched back out to 7. Yeah, it's good to see guys like Anderson pitching in offensively. For a lot of the season, they've kind of ridden DeVaris Whitaker and Taban McCullough as the main scorers. And I know Coach Deaton would like to see that balanced out a little bit among the other players.
Balanced scoring is much more difficult to guard. Got the foul on Horde.
Foul charged against Horde. That is his first personal. Second team foul against West Memphis. DeVaris Whitaker receives the inbound pass, drives baseline. Nifty little move. Everything looked good but the finish. Rebound goes to West Memphis. Chris Moore.
I believe that's his 5th or 6th rebound of the game already here in the early going. 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's one stat I don't keep up with, is rebounds in my book, but it'd be fun to hear how he's doing. I miss my man Sean Saunders. He's Jonesboro Sun reporter. He usually fills me in on stats. He got moved down to the front row, as Bob Euchre would say. 6 seconds to play, 5. They're going for the alley-oop of sorts. It is good. Chris Moore puts the ball in the old Peach basket as time expires in the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1 is West Memphis 19, Nettleton 10. We'll be right back with more Raider basketball on NT.
Say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Second quarter about to get underway here at Raider Gym as West Memphis outscored Nettleton 19-10 in the first frame. And Nettleton will have the basketball here to start the second quarter. Great crowd here on both sides. Nettleton faithful out strong. Good looking Black Hole student section, and the West Memphis faithful definitely traveling well. Jared Graham driving, and he is fouled on his way to the basket. Going to be at the line shooting 2. Foul charge against Jalen Lewis. First personal. Third team foul. Graham at the line shooting 2. First one off the side of the rim and no good.
You got Chris Moore out of the ball game right now, maybe getting just a little bit of an extra breather for West Memphis. See if the Raiders can capitalize in his absence.
You'd like to think that's nothing but a good thing to see number 2, the Auburn signee, Chris Moore, sitting on the bench over there for the boys in blue. West Memphis inbounding. Working it around the perimeter, trying to get it inside, and a good steal there by Demarion Daniels, and the Raiders with the ball.
Slipped in front of the post player, was able to intercept the pass, get the ball ahead to Taban McCullough. Tabin with a right-hand drive and gets the layup to go up and in, cut into the Blue Devil lead. Now it's 12-19. West Memphis leading with 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
7 points for Tabin McCullough. Demarion Daniels given a heck of an effort down there underneath, but like you mentioned earlier, Coach Wright, they have such a size advantage over us. It's going to make it tough sledding to get those rebounds.
Yep. Every shot that goes up on the offensive end for West Memphis, we've got to have 5 bodies going to find somebody, make contact, and box out and pursue the basketball.
That foul charge against Xavier Warren, first personal, 4th team foul. Tabin McCullough from 3, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. And that's Andre Davis who has the offensive board and the stick back. And the Raiders are within 5, Coach.
It's good extra effort by the sophomore getting in and making his presence felt early.
Very young team, that these Nettleton Raiders. Is Tavares Whitaker the leading scorer? Hey, good effort there once again by Davis. And unfortunately went out of bounds.
Right now, we got 3 sophomores on the floor, and Brandon Anderson, Tavares Whitaker, and Andre Davis.
Yeah, the class of 2019, the senior class graduated last year, just a big, dominant, outstanding class. And Coach Deaton doing a great job of rebuilding this proud program, Nettleton Raider basketball.
Marcus Brown with an offensive rebound. What we've mentioned several times, can the Raiders find a way to keep West Memphis out of the paint and away from those rebounds in order to go the other way and try to get a score ourselves?
Tavares Whitaker misses from 3. West Memphis up 7. There'll be a whistle for a traveling violation. 5 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter. West Memphis up 3 touchdowns to 2.
Yeah, we're going to have some deep balls go in order to stay in the game. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to have to hit some threes, but long shots mean long rebounds, and that seems to be something that West Memphis has the capability of capitalizing off of. So we've got to be careful with our shot selection.
Whitaker driving, shooting, and no good. And he's whistled for the offensive foul.
I was trying to find the official that was going to make the call. I was looking at the official under the basket. Mr. Durham on the offside with the charge call. West Memphis with the basketball looking to expand on a 7-point lead. Brandon Anderson able to take a rebound away from Chris Moore right there. Push the basketball back into the front court.
I could imagine Brandon playing that clip for his grandchildren one of these days. What you just said, Brandon Anderson takes the ball away from Chris Moore. I'll say it again for his future self's benefit. Foul charge against Deion Williams, first personal. Team foul number 5. Tavares Whitaker at the line shooting 2. First is no good. I would say, Coach, in a game like this where you are the heavy underdog, hitting those free throws is something you definitely want to do.
You want to take advantage of everything that the game is going to give you and give you an easier opportunity at. 0 for 2 right there. Not a good way to do that. See what the Raiders can do on defense here. In a 3-2 zone, looking to squeeze the paint and keep West Memphis away from the backboard. Another offensive rebound by West Memphis.
Oh! That's Kyra Hasley, he just seemed to slip down right there and looked like his knee might have hyperextended just a little bit. That's scary, but thankfully Mr. Hasley is up in good shape. Yeah, they're getting a towel out there. That's dangerous stuff right there.
Yeah, he kind of backdoor cut against a defender that was watching the ball And as he was fed the basketball, looking to go up, power up for a layup, I don't know if his stance was too wide and he just got on his heels a little bit, or like you said, there may have been a little bit of moisture on the floor. With the weather we're having right now, cool and damp, sometimes it can play tricks on a gym floor and make it a little bit more difficult to play.
Turnover there. I'm just thankful that
he's okay.
Kyron Hasley, and my apologies if I'm saying his first name wrong. I'm just glad that Mr. Hasley is okay. There's things in this world more important than wins and losses in a game, and the health and well-being of these young people is one of them.
Absolutely.
3-point basket by Emmanuel Horde gives West Memphis a 10-point lead with 3:50 to play in the first half.
That brings him to 7 points on the night. A little under 4 minutes left.
Jalen Graham into the game now. He's one half of the world-famous Golden Grams with his twin brother Jared. Jalen from the left wing. Jab step, dribbles to his right, kicks it out to DeVaris Whitaker. DeVaris Whitaker from the top of the key, can't get it to fall. Chris Moore with the rebound. That's a big man there, number 2.
Looks a lot like a tight end, doesn't he?
Yes, I don't know if he plays football for the Blue Devils, but
I don't think so.
Don't you know there's some football coaches at West Memphis who are upset about that if he doesn't. Because you're right, he would be a handful on the football field.
Yep, I'll have to find that out. I'm curious now.
I don't remember ever hearing his name. Maybe one of those situations a lot of young men do is like, I know I'm going D1 in basketball. I'm not going to take the chance of injuring myself on the football field.
Absolutely, and that's a kid that, is potentially even an NBA prospect, so it may have been something, like you said, that he made that decision in 7th or 8th grade and has stuck with basketball ever since.
DeVaris Whitaker slips a little bit, kicks the ball back out. That is Brendan Anderson. Brendan Anderson drains the 3, brings the Raiders to within 8 with 2:45 to play in the second quarter.
Another offensive rebound for West Memphis.
Jalen Graham kicks it over to Brandon Anderson, and with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter, the Raiders have the ball, trailing the Blue Devils by 8. Taven McCullough, the leading scorer for the Raiders tonight, with 7.
There's not been many teams that have been able to take or keep DeVaris Whitaker away from the rim, but thus far, that's something that West Memphis has been able to do. And, he's the tip of the spear for us. He's one of the players that makes us go. So keeping him away from the rim makes things difficult. But there, Taven McCullough gets his 9th point of the ball game on a good drive to the left-hand side of the basket. And Emmanuel Horde with the basketball at the top.
Taven McCullough can fill it up from 3, but the man can also drive and pull up and shoot like he just proved. 3-point attempt for the Blue Devils, no good. Rebound by Anderson. And that's going to be a foul charge against Kylan Skies. Second personal, 16 foul.
I'm sure with 16 fouls there, that open court foul against a ball handler that's not necessarily going downhill, going right to the rim, maybe a little bit frustrating for Coach Brown. Get a couple of new ball players in. And we got Andre Davis with the basketball, guarded by Chris Moore, up above the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. And we may be playing for one last shot.
Yeah, there's 1 minute on the clock, 56 seconds now, and Coach Deaton, and I could understand that, playing against a team that is superior in talent to you. It would make sense to want to shorten the game a little bit. Nettleton down by 6. I'm sure Coach Deaton would be very pleased to go into the break down 4 or maybe even down 3.
Yep. And with Chris Moore staying back, West Memphis not extending out their man-to-man right here. It's an easy opportunity to just milk a minute off the clock. And like you said, at worst right here with a missed shot late, probably going to the locker room down 6. Maybe a little bit closer basketball game than people are expecting. Look to see the Raiders start with about 10 seconds here.
10 seconds on the clock. It's at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Taven McCullough driving. 3, 2, 1. DeVaris Whitaker with a stick back. And it's good. DeVaris Whitaker with a buzzer-beating offensive rebound and stick back. How about that? And at the half, your score is West Memphis 25, Nettleton 21. We'll take a short break, come back with the Consolidated Insurance halftime show right after these messages. You are watching Raider basketball on NT.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby.
Will be presented with a small gift along with a paper that states why he or she was chosen. Tonight, our first honoree was nominated by Bailey Davis. Lisa Lacefield. Ilana Eaton and Jamarion Fowler chose Sheila Chipson. Natasha Oliver chose Jenny Stevens. Jerry Stevenson and Sydney Griffin have chosen Juliet Watts. Sanaya Fowler has chosen Linda Hall. Chosen Amy Reed. Trivia Woodruff has chosen Brandy Thompson. Layla Eliali has chosen Selma Fisher. camp has chosen Courtney Arnold. Demalia Daniels has chosen Tracy Johnson. And Tylee Walker-Bird has chosen Renee Eddy. Let's give all these student athletes and teachers a big round of applause. Thank you for your dedication to our students here at Nettleton.
We welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance Halftime Show. It's a great group of educators and young people. Tonight is a night where we're honoring our players' favorite teachers. So I want to say great big thanks to the faculty here at Nettleton Public Schools. Teaching is a profession where you're not going to get rich, but you are definitely wealthy in the amount of influence that you have on other people. And we appreciate our teachers greatly. So you bet. You bet. Consolidated Insurance postgame show. Before we get into the postgame show, halftime show, I want to say that tonight the 5A East coaches, players, officials, and fans come together as one to help a local official battle his fight with cancer. Brian Clark has officiated and been involved in sports in Northeast Arkansas for 25-plus years. He is battling stage 4 colon cancer. If anybody would like to donate, you can stop by at any Focus Bank location. Let's remember the Brian Clark family as we all come together and honor Brian in tonight's 5A East action. As far as 5A East action here tonight, as you see on your screen, the Nettleton dance team about to perform. But the score at half is West Memphis 25, Nettleton 21. The number 1 team in the state in 5A came out and took a 19-10 lead over Nettleton in the first quarter. The second quarter, however, Nettleton actually outscored West Memphis by the count of 11-6. If my math is correct, and yeah, that's right, 11-6. Yep. So how about that? We won the second quarter, Coach, and won it decisively. So you got to going into to halftime. That's one thing that Coach Deaton has got to feel pretty good about, especially with that last second bucket by DeVaris Whitaker, hopefully adding to a little bit of Raider momentum going into the second half.
Yes, that's a good point. I mean, you got to focus on the positives. Not that you try to ignore the negatives, but, tell them something they did good. Focus on that. Talk about a few things that we can do a little bit better in order to keep closing that gap. One thing, hey, we outscored them 11-6, and they still probably won the battle on the boards, especially on the offensive end. If we can keep them on the glass, just off the glass, just a few more possessions over the next 2 quarters, we got a chance to be right in the basketball game, which, really we are right now.
Yeah, 25-21. I have a feeling at the beginning of this game, if you had asked Coach Deaton, will you be content going into the break, the score West Memphis 25, Nettleton 21, he would have said, yes, sir, I'll take that. Because this is a tremendous team, as we said, the number 1 ranked team in 5A in the state, led by an outstanding player, Chris Moore, who Coach Wright has shared, has pointed out, has signed to play basketball next level at a little place down south called Auburn University. So heck of a battle here tonight, and the Raiders so far up to the task. Let's talk about individual leaders for Nettleton. They are led by Taban McCullough with 9 points. Brandon Anderson has pitched in 6 on a couple of 3-pointers, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. DeVaris Whitaker, the leading scorer for the Raiders this year, he has 4 tonight, 2 in each quarter, and Andre Davis has 2. For West Memphis, Chris Moore leads the Blue Devils with 8 points. Emmanuel Horde has 7, Dion Williams 5, and Kylan Skies with 3. So that is your Consolidated Insurance halftime show. We got about 3 minutes till the second half, and we'll let you hear from some of our great sponsors in the meantime. We'll be right back with the second half of this great game. You're listening and watching Raider basketball.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Collision Repair is celebrating their 40th anniversary. For 40 years, Collision Repair has had your back, getting your repairs done quickly using the best tools and technology. They've been able to keep you updated online throughout the repair process. No matter what the bad guys try, Collision Repair works with your insurance to make sure you don't have
the worst experience possible.
Here's to Collision Repair on their 40th anniversary.
Your friendly neighborhood body shop.
Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal, flying rolls, and all the pass-arounds you can eat. So get your next home-cooked meal at Front Page Cafe. And don't forget, we've got the best old-fashioned breakfast in town. Front Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls.
Hi, I'm Mike Wessel, owner of Hilltop Fitness.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym. Second half just about to get underway. Nettleton with West Memphis rather, with a 4-point lead over Nettleton.
2 late offensive rebounds by DeVaris Whitaker and 2 attempts. Gets the stick back, brings it to within 4. Chris Moore gets the first points of the second half for West Memphis, bringing his total to 10. He's the leading scorer on the night, on the floor, either team. And West Memphis has an early 6-point lead in the third quarter. And Mr. Graham goes down.
I hope he's okay. At 4, I don't know if that's a floor being slick issue or if he just sort of had his shoe get caught right there.
Looked like his toe drug just a little bit.
He went down awkwardly. Thankfully, Jared gets right back up. That's a good way to get a young man hurt.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't fall normal, did he?
No, it didn't look good. Chris Moore fouled as he goes up. So the big man will be going to the charity stripe for 2.
In the early going here in the second half, it kind of seems like Coach Brown may have said, let's cut it out, get the ball to Chris, and get out of the way.
Coach.
Maybe something that Bruce Pearl will say in a few years from now.
Yes, as Chris Moore going to be playing at the next level for the Auburn Tigers. Misses 2 free throws right there. Coach Pearl would not be pleased with that, as Coach Marcus Brown is not. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Marcus Brown also played in the NBA some.
Yes, sir. To be real honest, I don't remember where, but I do know he spent just a little bit of time in the league.
That's the 3rd personal foul charge against Colin Sky, as DeVaris Whitaker will be going to the line shooting 2. Coach, you're too young to remember this, but the greatest basketball team, high school basketball team I've ever seen in my life was the West Memphis Blue Devils. I guess it would have been late 70s, maybe 1980. Had Keith Lee, Michael Cage, a couple of guys who went on to play
in the NBA.
Oh, yes. I saw them play at the NEA tournament. And, of course, I was a little kid at the time. And, man, they were just giants. They were an incredible basketball team. And like I said, best basketball team I've ever seen. West Memphis, Keith Lee, Michael Cage.
Yeah, I bet that was a late 70s or very early 80s West Memphis team that you're talking about.
Well, they were something to see for sure. And there has Chris Moore unhappy, just kind of a strange-looking dribble he had going right there. I believe that would be double dribbling or traveling or something there, wasn't it?
I think he was wanting the horses to run.
Taven McCullough at the line, shooting 2. He's the Raiders' leading scorer in this game with 9 points. Make it 10 as Taven McCullough enters into the realm of the double digits.
Curiosity got the best of me. I had to look it up. Looks like Coach Brown, West Memphis, spent a little bit of time with the Portland Trail Blazers and the Detroit Pistons before going and finishing a career overseas.
Very good. Very good. Doing a great job with this West Memphis team as he's got them playing very good team basketball. Talented crew led by that man right there, Chris Moore. Chris Moore with his 4th point of the quarter, 12th point of the game. West Memphis has opened up an 8-point lead with just over 6 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Taven McCullough with the basketball in the front court, about 10, 12 feet above the top of the key. Passes it off to DeMarion Daniels. Trying to get the Raider offense set up. DeVaris Whitaker looking to get in the action. The Blue Devils are doing a good job of denying him the basketball and kind of keeping the Raiders out of sorts. There's the answer, though. Brandon Anderson with his 3rd 3-point basket of the game cuts the West Memphis lead to 5.
Yeah, Anderson for the Raiders has got a 3-point basket in every single quarter so far.
Balanced scoring attack by Brandon.
Exactly. That's Hasley with a little layup right there. 2-point basket from right underneath. There's Taven McCullough. Taven McCullough fills it in with his 12th point of the game. And Hasley, 2 possessions, 2 baskets for Hasley.
Keeping his feet underneath him now. Looks like he didn't show any ill effects from the slip and fall that he had. It looked pretty rough in the first half of play.
Sure did. Glad that young man's all right. I'm not glad that he's scoring buckets every time he walks down the floor, but I am glad he's okay.
If his shooting hand would have been just slightly injured, it wouldn't have. Well, there might have been some contact there, but another Chris Moore rebound. He's got to be in double digits on the rebounding category for the night.
12 points.
West Memphis with a quick 3 in the corner. They get the offensive rebound once again, and looks like number 14 with the stick back.
Yeah, Dion Williams with 7 points, and timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, 60-second timeout, so we will take it with them. I didn't even see the time before they moved it to the timeout, but we're in the 3rd quarter, and your score is West Memphis 38, Nettleton 29. You're watching Raider basketball on In.
That whatever it takes for every child, but really we mean that. You know, it's not something that we just say, and we don't take that lightly. At the end of the day, I want them to love school. I want them to love and appreciate that our school is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we can to teach them. But my bottom line goal is to teach them to love school and love learning and become a lifelong learner, just like I try to be.
America. Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
I want to say a great big thanks to our friend Ronnie Russell, Russell's Truck Accessories. Sorry that we had to kind of cut in that commercial from Ronnie Russell, Russell's Truck Accessories. But they are a great place, and they support Raider athletics every time we ask. Raiders down by 9, 3:55 to play in the third quarter. DeVaris Whitaker to Demarion Daniels. Demarion Daniels kicks it back out to Brandon Anderson. That's a steal there by West Memphis. And a layup by Jordan Mitchell. Like he wanted to dunk that one, but decided at the last minute, I'll just lay this thing in.
In my mind, I was thinking there's no way, but he has some little bitty legs, but obviously they've got some springs in him because he got up from a ways out and got right to the rim.
Taven McCullough misses about a 14-footer. West Memphis driving. Good defense there by Demarion Daniels as he denied
Sykes, I believe
Hasley.
Or Hasley, I'm sorry.
Jalen Graham checking in. You know what the kids are calling that these days? If somebody's able to jump really high, you know what they're calling that these days?
Hops.
Hops. That's one thing, but bunnies. Bunnies. I've got bunnies, they say. That's a new one on me. I've heard some youngsters use that terminology a time or two.
I guess I'm showing my age if I say hops, huh?
Probably so. That was cool in the 80s. Dion Williams with the basket. That's going to be a jump ball. Coach, help me out. Was that a three-point basket right there by Williams?
I believe it was.
Okay. I thought it was.
Because it was 40-29. 11-point West Memphis lead before the shot. Now they've expanded it to 14. Raiders have got to find an answer here. Steal by Chris Moore. Stepped on the sideline right in front of the scorer's table. Nettleton's going to get the basketball back, but we need an answer, and we need an answer right now. We've only scored 8 points in the quarter to 18 by West Memphis. I believe it was 21-25 at the end of 2. So they've scored 18 points in the first 5 minutes. We've got to find a way to slow down what they're doing offensively. Maybe a few longer offensive possessions for us. We're not getting any second chances when it comes to offense. If we miss, West Memphis is cleaning the glass, and they're going the other way.
It's that size advantage you mentioned earlier. Hard to overcome. DeVaris Whitaker tries to work it inside. That's Jerron Haskin in there. He kicks it back out to Jalen Graham.
You know, Jerron's a big kid, but looking at him next to Chris Moore, he doesn't look near as near the imposing figure that he does normally, just standing up, me walking by him or something like that.
Right. Yeah, Jerron Haskin, good-sized young man, but you're right. He looks small next to Chris Moore out there. Basket is good by Jordan Mitchell, his 9th point of this quarter.
That's an NBA continuation there. That foul happened almost out at the three-point line. I think the foul's the right call. There's no way that 2 dribbles and a jump later that basket should have counted. I'm not disagreeing with the foul. It's maybe the
counting of the basket.
The and one, correct.
Right. Ball rattles around and goes in. And this Jordan Mitchell, he did not score in the first half, but he's got 10 points in the third quarter. And West Memphis has got themselves a 19-point lead. So we'll take a break and let you hear from one of our great sponsors. We'll come back with some more Raider basketball on NT.
America. Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
Welcome back to Raider Gym. We're underway, 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Raiders down 48-29 against the #1 ranked team in the state. And Coach, this is a tough stretch in the Raiders' schedule right now. Marion and West Memphis in 1 week.
You know, to use a baseball term, I think murderer's row for Coach Deaton and the Raiders. A very talented Greene County Tech team comes in here, just barely pulls out a win last Friday night. You turn around and see Marion at Marion on Tuesday. There's a feed inside to the big guy, Chris Moore. He's going to go to the free throw line for the old school three-point play. And the third quarter woes defensively continue for the Raiders. It's a 25-point quarter for the Blue Devils, make that 26.
Chris Moore has got 14 points. Let's make that 15 points after that free throw.
And we've still got a minute and a half to play in the third.
Golden Grams to Jerron Haskin. Nice work there by the Raiders. Good job, good finish by Jerron Haskin.
The only problem with that is we scored, so now West Memphis gets the ball back. Now we've got to guard them again.
1 minute and 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. West Memphis up by 20. Three-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, however, goes the Blue Devils' way. Another offensive rebound, and shot will not fall. However, Emmanuel Hord's going to the line shooting two.
And that's about the fifth opportunity right there in one trip for West Memphis to go get a basket. Now they're going to have two shots here with a minute left in the third quarter.
Horde drains the first one, stretching the lead to 21 now. Off the front of the rim, the rebound, Jerron Haskin. He kicks it to DeVaris Whitaker. The Raiders with the ball, 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. McCullough looking for a crease. Takes a long-range three, just misses it. West Memphis with the rebound.
Here they come on the attack again. Unlike the end of the first half where the Raiders could hold that last minute and wait for a basket, they didn't have that luxury right there. They have to go chip away at this lead. But now West Memphis is going to be patient because now the clock is their friend just a little bit more with the 21-point lead and 15 seconds left to play. See West Memphis start their offense. Look to see the ball possibly getting in Chris Moore's hands.
A little reverse layup and a nice one by Jalen Lewis. 3, 2, 1. Desperation heave. Just misses. And at the end of the third quarter, your score is now West Memphis 54, Nettleton 31. Fourth quarter, when we come back, you are watching Raider basketball on NTV. Fourth quarter about to get started here at Raider Gym as the West Memphis Blue Devils beat Nettleton 29-10 in the third quarter, and they have opened up a 23-point lead going into the fourth in the final frame. The man with the ball right there is the man for West Memphis, Chris Moore. Young man, 15 points. I say he's probably got at least that many rebounds, Coach. What would you say? Close to 15 anyway.
Yeah, he's definitely got a double-double. And there's an assist to add to his bag of tricks.
He has filled up the stat sheet tonight for sure.
And one thing that West Memphis has continued to do a good job of, and as I say that, good that I break the snide for DeVaris Whitaker.
Big three.
That's a big three for them, and I mean, they're going to have some more of that in order to get back in this basketball game. But that's just his 9th points, 7th, 8th, and 9th points of the game, and he's our leading scorer. You know, we got to find a way to get him the basketball and get some easy looks for DeVaris.
It's got to be good from an experience standpoint. We've mentioned that Nettleton is a good job picking the pocket there of Chris Moore by Jerron and Jalen. Here come the Raiders. It's got to be good for experience being on the court. A lot of these guys that are sophomores being on the same floor against Chris Moore. I mean, that's valuable experience for Coach Deaton's Raiders.
Iron sharpens iron, and when you get to go against, worthy opponents, it can only make you better. It may beleaguer you at times. It may be a little bit disheartening, but
makes you better.
Yeah, playing against that tough competition will make you better.
Well, that was a good athletic save there by DeVaris Whitaker as he kept the ball from going out of bounds. 3-point attempt, no good. Good effort there by Jerron Haskin, but Chris Moore grabs the rebound.
He may have 20 rebounds before this is all said and done.
He is a load. Reminds me a little bit, Gosnell had a very good player named Joe Harville back in '89. Big man who could handle the ball, just a multi-threat. Joe Harville signed with Ole Miss. I think he's in Ole Miss's Hall of Fame. He's a great player. But Chris Moore, he's not as big as what Joe was. Joe Harville was a lot bigger as far as muscular and thick. But this Chris Moore, he's one of the better kids, one of the better players I've ever seen come up on this floor, Raider Gym. Coach Bubba Deaton is wanting a timeout. It's a full timeout, and we will take it with them with 5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Your score is West Memphis 59, Nettleton 34. We'll be right back with more Raider basketball on NTV.
It's time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you.
And we appreciate Terry Gray at Delaplaine Seed. Sorry we had to break in on his commercial there, but the play getting underway. I know Terry wouldn't want you to miss any of the action, but Delaplaine Seed, wonderful sponsors of Raider basketball. Terry Gray, great man. His wife Kathleen, one of our administrators at Nettleton Public School. She's the principal at STEAM. And we appreciate that fine family and their great support of Raider basketball on NTV. Raiders trail 59-34. DeVaris Whitaker drives, and there's that man again, Chris Moore. Big rebound.
Getting tired of saying that.
If we'd have been smart, we'd have just recorded ourselves saying that, and we could just hit the play button every time we needed to say it. Save a lot of our vocal cords. 3-point attempt is no good. Davis with the rebound for the Raiders, and here comes DeVaris Whitaker. Pretty nifty little left-handed layup right there, and he's fouled. Foul charged against Kylan Sykes. By my count, that's his fourth penalty, fourth personal foul. DeVaris Whitaker will be at the line shooting 2.
See if he can get in double-digit scoring on the night. Try to get something going here. We got 5 minutes left. Doesn't necessarily look real good for the Raiders, but stranger things have happened.
I want to say a shout out to Athena Ludwig making her directorial debut tonight on the broadcast. And man, she has done a fantastic job of pushing all the buttons, running the proverbial wheels of steel over here and bringing Raider basketball to Raider Nation. Appreciate Athena. She's done a great job. Also want to say shout out to Chandler Holt. Chandler Holt did your job in the first game, did color commentary, and he's over there running camera right now. Good crew of kids here at NTV.
Yeah, we got a West Memphis miss. Brandon Anderson rebound, and he takes the basketball coast to coast, draws the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. Hopefully a chance to cut into the West Memphis lead here with the clock stopped. 4:34 left in the contest.
Brandon Henderson has made 3 baskets on the night. All 3 of them have been 3-pointers. See if he can get into double digits with a free toss. Missed the first one. Let's see if he can hit double digits with a free throw. Am I jinxing him by saying that, Coach?
No. Wish it in.
There we go. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. Do you? I mean, the things we say, there's no way it can impact what happens out there on the court, is there?
It's coincidence.
That's all it is. I'm not a jinx. 4 minutes and 27 seconds to play in this game. West Memphis up 59-36.
How often do you have to defend yourself on that?
Quite often. Inside to Chris Moore. Chris Moore slams it home.
There's been a lot of people probably waiting all night for that, and a few of them may have already slipped out the door. It's impressive athleticism. It's not what we like to see as Raider fans, but he caught it with a body on him, elevated up through contact, and slammed it home.
Misses the free throw, misses the and one free throw, and here comes Anderson and the Raiders. DeVaris Whitaker from 3. No good. There's that man again. Chris Moore with the rebound. Inside to Moore. Another tomahawk slam by Chris Moore. And while we might not like it, Coach, you got to appreciate that.
Game respects game. Oh, there's another West Memphis run out. See something off the 3 dunks in a row for West Memphis. That's probably going to put the nail in the coffin for Nettleton. But we do have 3:30 left to play.
Yeah, and West Memphis has opened up a 29-point lead here. And boy, the West Memphis faithful, they are loud and proud of their Blue Devils, and they should be. Just a excellent performance here so far by West Memphis. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You are watching Raider basketball on it.
They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
3:28 to go in this game as West Memphis has made some wholesale substitutions, and looks like they've got the JV squad in right now, up 29. And if they score right here, the old turbo clock will kick in, Coach. I'm usually a fan of the turbo clock, but it's usually the Raiders that I'm rooting to get up 30 over.
Yeah.
At my age, about this time, I'm ready to go to bed. Does that make me sound old?
No, if I didn't understand before with a 2-month-old in the house, I definitely understand it now.
Athena Ludwig, our director, saying it's only, Mr. Miller, it's only 8:40. What in the world are you talking about needing to go to bed? Jared Graham, 2-point basket. Yeah, I know the precious little Anna Lynn Wright, newborn baby daughter of Coach Wright.
She's precious, other than from about midnight to 3 right now. about 3 hours a day that is less than endearing.
She's precious then. She would just be much more precious if she would be sleeping, correct?
That's a very factual statement.
Yeah, anybody that's had a newborn can relate to you. You don't get just a whole lot of sleep, and the sleep that you get is often interrupted whenever you enter into that good sleep, and it's tough times for sure.
Good ball movement here by West Memphis. Driving a 2-point basket.
Dion Williams with the basket. That's 12 points on the night for Dion.
Coach Brown's going to go a little bit deeper on the bench. We'll see one more dunk here.
There it is. Jordan Mitchell with the dunk. That's 16 points, and that will activate the turbo clock. 69-38 after that dunk. And timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Let you hear from our good friend Johnny Baseball at the Front Page Cafe. You're watching Raider Basketball on NTV.
Page Cafe, home of the flying rolls. That's right, a place where the food comes flying to you, and it's good enough to eat. Front Page Cafe is also famous for our all-you-can-eat pass-arounds that come with every lunch or dinner. Lunch specials start at just $6.99. That includes a meal.
And we apologize to Johnny Baseball. Front Page Cafe. They called a 30-second timeout, then they took it away. How about that? 3-point basket by Jalen Graham, one half of the world-famous Golden Grams.
I believe that was a substitution timeout. Coach Brown kind of signaled that he was just trying to get some more kids in off the bench. And so the officials said, let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. Talked about West Memphis size, and they bring in a third big man, number 50, and he's bigger than anybody we've got on the floor, too.
Yeah, we just run into a buzzsaw tonight, folks, and we could see it coming as Jared Graham launches a long-range three. No good. Jerron Haskin with the rebound. Kicks it over. 3-point attempt. No good. And Jalen Graham with the rebound and the 3-point attempt. At least we're getting some rebounds now. 30 seconds to play. And foul going to be charged against the Raiders. That's going to send Caleb Burns to the line for two.
Looks like we're going to finish the night shooting a couple of free throws for West Memphis as the clock's running. We're under 15 seconds to play in the ball game now. He brings the West Memphis lead up to 41-70. Second free throw, 71. 46-point onslaught in the second half by West Memphis. Finishes a 30-point win. 41 Raiders, 71 Blue Devils.
Heck of a team we saw tonight, folks, and we will take a quick break when we come back. The Consolidated Insurance postgame show. Your final from Nettleton, West Memphis 71, Nettleton 41. Totals and highlights in a minute on the postgame show brought to you by Consolidated Insurance. You're watching Raider Basketball on it.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
What is America? Is it a bald eagle soaring over a Virginian sunrise?
I'll tell you what America is, brother. America is getting your truck fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories.
Russell's Truck Accessories?
Yeah, Russell's Truck Accessories. They got chrome and aluminum wheels. They got big old mud crawling tires. They got lift kits so you can look down on the vegans and commies in their little compact cars. Russell's Truck Accessories. It's more American than Ronald Reagan playing home run derby with John Wayne.
Russell's Truck Accessories is located on South Stadium in Jonesboro.
God bless America and God bless Russell's Truck Accessories.
And we welcome you to the Consolidated Post-Game Show here at Nettleton High School, brought to you by our great friends at Consolidated Insurance for all your insurance needs. It's Consolidated Insurance. And I tell you, we just got steamrolled here tonight, Coach, by the #1 team in the state in 5A, the West Memphis Blue Devils, and they were as good as advertised.
A valiant effort by the Raiders in the first half. The second half seemed like real quickly West Memphis was able to get their offense going, wear us down, and went from a 4-point game at the half, 21-25, finished 41-71, I believe.
Yes, 71-41 the final. And as you said, Coach, valiant first half effort. In fact, we went into the break just trailing by 4. But in the second half, they beat us 29-10 in the third quarter, and that was really the backbreaker right there. Fourth quarter, they beat us 16-10, if my math is correct, and the total is well, that can't be right. Actually,
they scored 46 in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, so forgive my bad mathematical skills, and let me just say that they beat us bad.
It was 46-20 in the second half, I believe, for the and that just we couldn't find a solution to all their offensive weapons. They were on the glass all night. The boys played hard. It's just like I said from the beginning, we were outmatched man for man as far as body size at every position. Even when they subbed, it seemed like it was like that, and that makes for a tough game and a tough defensive game plan when you're coaching. I mean, there's times where when you're outgunned, you're outgunned. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You're just trying to scheme and plot and twist and make little adjustments and hope things don't bounce the other team's way. But they made shots. They had the upper hand physically, and they were able to capitalize and get a win.
And that they did. Individual leaders for Nettleton. The leading scorer is Taban McCullough. He had 12 points for Nettleton tonight. DeVaris Whitaker and Brandon Anderson with 10. Jalen Graham pitched in 3, and we had several Raiders who had 2 points: Jerry Graham, Andre Davis, and Jerron Haskin. The leading scorer for West Memphis was, of course, Chris Moore, and he had 19 points. Jordan Mitchell, 16. Deion Williams, 12. Emmanuel Horde, 8. And as you mentioned earlier, Coach, just a balanced attack and a very good balanced team, these West Memphis Blue Devils.
Yeah, they're just it will be interesting to see how their season develops. I think they had a barn burner last Friday night against Marion. It'll be interesting to see some of the West Memphis Jonesboro, West Memphis Greene County Tech, some of those matchups throughout the rest of the year. It'll be interesting to see how the Raiders respond when we go to West Memphis in about a month.
Well, the good news is a little bit easier game this upcoming Tuesday as we travel to Paragould, and we will be at Paragould to bring you all of the action. And we want to say thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast here tonight. Athena Ludwig making her directorial debut. We appreciate Miss Athena. She did a very good job. Appreciate Coach Wright doing the play-by-play. And we appreciate all the young men and young ladies who worked on the broadcast. And if I started calling names, I would forget somebody. But we've got a great group of kids. And congratulations to the Lady Raiders on their big win. And the Raiders hopefully get on the winning track on this upcoming Tuesday. Thanks for being a part of the broadcast. For all of us here at Nettleton, good night, everybody. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
Alma mater, alma mater. Heed our parting song. Honor, truth, and joy attend thee. We have loved thee long. Alma mater.